Welcome back, Duelists, and congratulations on how quickly you guys got that to 100. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I challenged everybody last time to see how fast they can get me to upload the masterclass version of Winged Dragon of Raw. And I did so by saying that as soon as it hit 100, I'd go ahead and upload this. So, without any further ado, let's just go straight into the deck list today, and then I'll do my normal thing afterward, and we'll talk over the card choices and let you guys know why I chose what I did. I'm not going to claim that this is anything like superior to anything anybody else has out there, because I've held these cards since before October last year, and never really got a chance to do it because I got right into Spooktober last year. Not even gonna lie. No regrets though, no regrets. So here is my 2021 Winged Dragon of Raw deck profile for the Master Game. So we're gonna start off with 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 2 copies of Danger Dogman. That's right, I cut that back. 1 Danger Jackalope, 3 copies Mothman, 1 Nessie, and 1 Tsuchinoko. I do have the Dark Magician. I finally got one in the gold. Of course, the one time I opened something, I'm lying. My friend gave it to me. I didn't pull this. Don't let me lie to you guys. Come on. Dino Wrestler Pankratops 1, 3 copies of Effect Veiler, 3 copies Guardian Slime, because best card in the deck, 3 copies Mathematician, 1 copy Perform Age Trick Clown, 3 copies Reactor Slime, 1 Red Eyes Black, also gold rare. It's my new standard. And 2 copies of the Winged Dragon of Raw. And I'm loving the original alternate art. That's kind of a conundrum, but okay. And just a handful of spells to go with today's deck. 3 copies of Lure of Darkness, 3 Ancient Chants, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Red Eyes Fusion. Moving on to the traps. And again, you guys can change this. You can cut this back if you want. 3 Metal Reflect Slimes. I try to keep this as budget as possible, but I do know that I'm playing Dragoon, so there's that. Going over to the extra deck, I do have 2 copies of the Egyptian God Slime, because it's not a bad card on its own. And it also has some protective capability for your God card, and I'll explain that here in a bit. We got the 1 Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, because yes. We got Appaloosa, we got BLS Soldier of Chaos, we've got Borreload, we've got Boral's Sword, we've got IP Masquerena, Cerberus, Phoenix, Unicorn, Predaplant Verde Anaconda, Almirage, Saryuja, and of course my Underclock taker for the extra deck. Everybody except the God Slime at 1. So, not bad. This is definitely like a card shop level to semi-competitive. There are absolutely ways to make this better. But again, casual duelist. So I do want to try to keep it a little more onto the budget side for everybody. I know that was an awkward pause, but hey, whatever. I'm awkward. For everybody who just wanted the deck list, thank you for watching. It means a lot. And if you enjoyed it, consider subscribing. But more importantly, it would be best if you told some friends about the channel. That helps the growth way more. And you guys have a wonderful day, honestly. Go enjoy another video, or maybe try the deck out. I know Dueling Book is a great place for that. Or go watch somebody else's video. There's so many good people out there making great content out there just for you, that it'd be a shame if mine was the only one that you were watching. So you guys have a good day. Class is dismissed for you. Everybody else, let's talk about some card choices here real quick. Let me grab a drink. 2 seconds, I promise. Alrighty. So, starting in the main deck, Ash Blossom is the best generic hand trap in the game right now. So we're going to want to run this at 3, maximizing it. We're allowed to go ahead and activate the effect from... when a card or effect is activated that includes any of the following effects as a quick effect, we may discard this card and negate the effect. So that's adding cards from deck to hand, special summoning from the deck, or sending a card from the deck to the discard pile. You can only use this effect once per turn of Ash. So it's generically good because every deck wants to have its own built-in tutor. And since they all tend to add that card from deck to hand, it's going to shut down a lot of people. Moving over to the danger cards. A lot of the dangers are the same. What they're going to do is they're going to play a game of hide and go seek. I'm going to reveal a danger in my hand. So if it's Dogman, it's Dogman. If it's not, it's whoever else. And I'm going to shuffle my hand. As my opponent, you're going to have to try to find it. Then the effects start. So with Dogman, if the discarded card was not Dogman, I get to special summon him and draw one card. That is actually going to be standard with everybody. If you miss them, then I get to summon them and draw. If you do hit him, I can have all face-up monsters my opponent controls currently lose 1,000 attack until the end phase of the turn. And this is going to help me if I need to run over your monsters. He's got a good stat at 2,400, so he's not terrible. And you're going to notice a lot of darks, and all the dangers are darks. And this is going to be for the allures. So just real quick, there's that. So double Dogman. You got the Jackalope. Again, if you miss him on hide and go seek, he's going to summon and let me draw a card. And if he was found, he's going to say, okay, I can special summon one danger from my deck in defense, except Jackalope, and I can only use the effect of Jackalopes once per turn. So, fantastic. Mothman, again, you miss him. He's going to summon and give me a card, give me the ability to draw. However, if you hit him, I still get to get the draw. Instead, what's going to happen is both players draw one card, then both players discard one card. This is why Mothman, and I don't remember, did I play him in the Dark World, or did I skip him? I might have skipped him on accident, but it was supposed to be an additional version or an additional copy of having Dark World dealings. So either he gets the discard and I still get to draw, and I get 2 summons, or he does get popped and we go again. So again, we're going to run 3 of him. We're going to have the 1 copy of Nessie. Defensive powerhouse this time, and so if you have to summon one from the deck, this would be the one to choose. Again, same thing. If you miss Nessie, I summon Nessie, I get the draw card. If you did get Nessie, I get to add a danger from my deck to my hand except Nessie. So then we're going to play hide and go seek again. And last one, Tsuchinoko. Same thing. Then if it was Tsuchinoko, I get to special summon it. So either I'm summoning him and drawing a card, or I'm summoning him. So either way, he's going to be a body on the field, which is why I think he's the best danger. There's our Dark Magician. We're going to need that for the Dragoon. Dino Wrestler Pankratops, free summon most of the time. And again, look at that 2,600. Beautiful attack stat. And then we've got to look just a hair further into the effect. If the opponent controls more monsters than you can special summon this from the hand. Doesn't say that you have to control 0 monsters, so it's a better Cyber Dragon, which is why it's at 1. And you can only special summon it once per turn this way. Quick effect. Tribute 1 Dino Wrestler, usually itself. Target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy that card. You may use this effect once per turn. Remember, it says quick effect. That's on the opponent's turn too. This is really going to help you like break boards and gain advantage, and possibly do it all with this 1 card. And that's pretty amazing. I chose Veilers, guys, because I know a lot of people are still going to be like impermanence. And what is the effect of impermanence? Oh, yeah, that's right. The same effect as Effect Veiler, except it's a trap card. So play the Veilers if you're on a budget. And if you're not on a budget and you have the impermanences, or you're me, I do have them. I'm choosing to be casual today. So go ahead and use the Effect Veilers. Another good thing about this is if I wanted to play Al Mirage, I could summon this. I could summon my Ash Blossom, and a couple of the dangers also fit the requirements to be able to normal summon it and then play Al Mirage and have some protection for our God card, should we need the extra layer. So three Effect Veilers. Guardian Slime, one of the best cards, and I'm loving the Anubis-esque headpiece to that. And I'm curious about like that chest armor too. That's pretty ornate and amazing. Now, as far as the effect, if you take battle or effect damage, you can special summon this card from the hand, which is why we are playing Mathematicians and Trick Clown. We want to go ahead and induce the effect when we want it. If that happens, you can special summon this card from your hand. Perfect. During damage calculation, if this card battles an opponent's monster, as a quick effect, you can make it gain defense equal to that monster's attack during the damage calculation only. And if this card is sent from the hand or field to the grave, which is the other effect we're going to need, you can add one spell trap from the deck to your hand that specifically lists the Winged Dragon of Ra in its text. You can only use each effect once per turn. I only care about the summoning and the tutor effect, because being a 10-star Aqua, we are allowed to tribute it immediately for the God Slime, getting a triple tribute monster while being able to search out the Ancient Chant, which allows us to set up all of the God play here. And so yeah, brilliant. So you want to maximize, you definitely want to grab 3 of these. Mathematician is our walking foolish burial, and a good setup for some link plays. When this card is normal summoned, you can send 1 level 4 or lower monster from the deck to the graveyard. Again, we're going to send Perform Mage most of the time. When this card is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, and sent to the graveyard, you can draw a card. Again, we're going to set up link plays with him after we set up the Perform Mage. And the Perform Mage, when it is sent to the graveyard, allows us to target a Perform Mage in the graveyard, special summoning it as a 0/0 card, and then we take 1,000 burn. This 1,000 burn will take us down to 7,000, but it will trigger the Guardian Slime, which allows us to do the entire combo. And if we did it off of our Mathematician, we already have a link to, in combination with that God Slime that's going to be the Ancient Egyptian Winged Dragon of Ra, and that's going to be at a whopping 6,900. Haha, 6,900. Yeah. And again, that's going to open you up to a lot of really good plays. And this guy's just goofy looking, so I love him. And I think I did this when I did the Slime Jinzo. One of the other things I may or may not have done was Reactor Slime. And again, if you already have the Ancient Chant, go ahead and play this. So during the main phase, you can activate the effect, special summon 2 slime tokens. Also, you cannot normal or special summon for the rest of the turn except Divine Beasts, which is fine. During the battle phase during the battle phase as a quick effect, you may tribute this card to set Metal Reflect from hand, deck, or graveyard, and it can be activated the same turn it's been set. You can use each effect once per turn. So even if you just had the God card, you didn't have the Ancient Chant, you could summon the Reactor Slime, get the defensive tokens, go, say, battle phase, go into, again, play your Metal Reflect, second main phase, activate your Metal Reflect Slime, go to the God Slime, and then you could still tribute if you had the Ancient Chants. But again, it's another way of doing it without the Guardian Slime, and I think I just misspoke earlier. I think I said the wrong card names, but that's the joy of doing these in one take. So Reactor Slime is kind of cool. And there's finally the Red Eyes Black, part of our Dragoon, the Winged Dragon of Ra. Same effect as in Speed Duel, obviously cannot be special summoned, must attribute 3 monsters to normal summon it. Cannot set this card, the normal summon of this card may not be negated. When this card is normal summoned, spell traps and effects of other cards cannot be activated. When this card is normal summoned, you can pay life points, so that you only have 100 left, and its attack and defense becomes equal to the amount of life points paid. And you can pay 1,000 life points to target a monster card on the field and destroy that card. So many effects, all of the effects, and that's what's going to make him such a powerhouse here. Right off to the spell lineup. The allures are just there for the draw 2, banish a dark. If you fail, drop your hand. Ancient Chant, again, very tutorable. Add the Winged Dragon of Ra from the deck or the graveyard to your hand, and if you do, you can tribute summon one monster during your main phase in addition to your normal summoner set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. Also, you can banish this card in your graveyard, and if you tribute summon the Winged Dragon of Ra during this turn, its original attack and defense become the combined original attack and defense of the monsters tributed for its summon. You may only activate one Ancient Chant per turn. Now, let's go back and read the Winged Dragon of Ra, because that's what you guys like to do. This card gains equal to the life points paid. This card says original becomes what it was for the tribute. Okay, so this allows you to get up to 9,900 now, because you're going to tribute just the God Slime as the one tribute, so that's going to be 3,000. You're going to look at the Winged Dragon of Ra, he's going to be 3,000 right off the rip, so you can either go with a 3,000 point chicken, at which point you might as well have stayed as the God Slime, or you can do that plus pay the life, which is another 69. 30 and 69 is 99, and that's a game attack most of the time, especially because I just showed you that you can also generate a Link 2 at the same time. So if it all goes to plan, kind of amazing. Monster Reborn, probably one of the best extenders. It's literally no drawback. Just target a monster in any graveyard, special summon it. So if you want to use it for, a link, you want to use it as a tribute, hey, world's your oyster. Red Eyes Fusion, just a single copy. Just a little dab will do you. And this will let you, again, play your Dragoon from the deck without getting your stuff. And then, of course, your Reflect Slime is special summoning a 0 by 3,000 level 10 Aqua, which is why you're able to use this as a tribute for the God Slime. So, moving over to this, the God Slime's effects. Again, must either be Fierce Fusion summoned by a level 10 Aqua plus an Aqua, level 10 Water plus an Aqua, or special summon from the extra deck by tributing a level 10 Aqua with 0 attack, which is either of our two slimes, either the Trap Slime or the Guardian Slime. This card can be treated as 1 or 3 tributes for the tribute of a monster, cannot be destroyed by battle, your opponent's monsters cannot target for attacks, and your opponent cannot target with card effects any monsters you control except God Slime, which is the reason I play 2. 1 to get the God, 1 to protect the God. Okay? Dragoon, again, everybody, I think you guys all know this, cannot be destroyed by card effects. Neither player can target this card with card effects. During your main phase, you can destroy one monster your opponent controls, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack, and you may use that effect a number of times equal to the number of normal monsters used for this, which is going to be 2 in this deck. So you get to do that twice a turn. Also, once per turn, when a card or effect is activated as a quick effect, you can discard one card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. And if you do that, then this card will also gain a permanent 1,000 attack power. And of course, that can keep stacking as long as you need it to. You shouldn't need this for more than 1 or 2 turns, because if you've established a nearly 10,000 point God card, I don't know what else you're doing. You should have just won. Appaloosa here for the chain blocking of monster effects. Awesome. BLS in here because we actually can do the level 7 portion because of the danger cards. So if this is Link summoned using a level 7 or higher monsters as material, your opponent cannot target it with card effects, and it cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects, which makes it even better. In addition, you still get the following effects. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can activate one of the following. Give this a permanent 1,500. This can make a second attack during the battle phase of your next turn, or banish one card on the field, which is probably my favorite. The Boar Load is again here great, just a good rank 4, helps take your opponent's monsters. I said rank instead of link, that was awesome. Boral Sword helps you push for games when you can't go to the Winged Dragon of Ra, when life points may be an issue for you. The IP Masquerena lets your turn become our turn, and lets me go ahead and select how I'd like the Link play for the best possible matchup. Cerberus, one of my top tier Link 2s, allows me to destroy a special summon monster on my opponent's side of the field by discarding a card. Phoenix lets me destroy one of your spell traps by discarding a card. And Unicorn on 3 lets me go ahead and seal one back into your deck for a card. Protoplant Verde Anaconda will allow me, as long as I can generate those 2 cards. Again, I can go to a Link 2. This would be the Link 2. You're going to go ahead, play the Verde Anaconda. You can pay the 2,000 life points. You're going to get a weaker Winged Dragon of Ra, but you're going to have the Red Eyes Dragoon with it. And if we're going to do the math real quick, so you paid 1,000 for your Trick Clown. That brings you down to 7. This will bring you down to 5. That's 49. That's 79. 79 plus the attack of the Dragoon is 10-9, plus whatever the up to 2 effect destroys would be on your opponent's monsters. Still going to be a game, just not as impressive a stat for the Winged Dragon, but still good. Al Mirage, again, just in case you need that little bit of support. Saryuja is going to help us pick and choose our hand at the link 4. And Underclock Taker can help us just smash bigger monsters. He's always in there whenever I'm looking for like that one more thing, and I just don't want to put too much thought into it because he's never a bad call. Yeah, this has been 21 minutes. I think I can do one test hand. And if it doesn't quite go right, and it's probably not, I just apologize. So, everybody who voted for the Winged Dragon of Ra, thank you. He is my second favorite god card. This means Slifer is next up on the docket. I cannot wait to show off Slifer and Speed Duel because I think that deck is also going to be very fun and very budget. I don't think I'm using too crazy of a strategy at all. And I have a feeling that you guys are just going to just enjoy it. Slifer in the main game, however, I'm going to pair him off with... I should keep that a secret, actually. Yeah. There was a deck that I was supposed to update. One of my friends told me because I got the new card for it a little while ago. He said, hey, you did your update for Dark World. When you go with a Slifer, can you just throw it in that deck? And I was like, yeah, I'll try it. So maybe somebody will figure it out. If you figure it out, message me in the comment section, and I'll let you know if you did. And if multiple people get it figured out, what I'll do is I'll just add an extra prize this week. If you figure out which deck it is, then I will send you a prize too. If we've already emailed before and I've got your address, don't worry, I'll just send it. If not, when I let you know that you were the one that was right first, just go ahead and I'll let you know, and then you email me that mailing address, and then I'll get that taken care of, get that sent out post haste. All right, I think that's enough shuffling. I think we ought to just try to do this. So, Masterclass, this deck does like to go second more often. And this is probably one of the reasons right here. Again, we've got part of the setup, not enough of it. If we went second, we still wouldn't have too much. We'd be able to go to Allure. And we'd have to banish our Red Eyes right off the rip. And that's not really the best plan. So let's try that again. I expected everything to clump together, but I was really hoping to get like a lot more of the danger portion, because normally when I play test, I get like a whole hour of shuffling my decks before I play anybody live, or I play through an app like Dueling Book or what have you. I forget the name of the other web browser based one, but I'm on there too, and I just kick it around casually. So. All right, let's see. Oh, so many decisions. So again, just not a lot of love coming from my deck today. which is awfully weird. I'll try one more time. At least the speed duel decks, they shuffle better on camera. Alright, I don't think my deck is going to cooperate today, so we'll just try it. We'll do the Allure of Darkness on going second. That'll give us Dogman and Mathematician. And I'm okay banishing Red Eyes at this point. I would set my chant, as a good player should. Play hide and go seek with Dogman. We got a 1 in 5 of being found, so 80% chance of success in getting Dogman effect. So we're just going to do this, and then we'll select whatever happens to be in the middle. So Guardian Slime is sent to the discard pile. If this card is sent from the hand or the field to the graveyard, you can add a spell trap that lists the Winged Dragon. So that would give us another Ancient Chant and Dogman's effect to special summon himself and draw one. So I think we have to draw one and then perform this, unless this tags in first. So if you do that, you're going to get your Mathematician. Ancient Chants. See, online, I draw nothing but my danger cards, so maybe it's just something about my hands. And unfortunately, because I did all that, I won't be able to just go into Dragoon to play out of this. And since the Trick Clown wasn't in the deck, if it would have remained in the deck, we would now be able to play the Mathematician to send it, to pay the 1,000, to get it to the field, which would allow you to play your Guardian Slime. Doing this would allow you to get your Egyptian God Slime to the field, and then that move would normally be what gives you the Ancient Chant. So this way now you'd be able to play your Ancient Chant, and you'd be able to add your Winged Dragon of Ra from your deck to your hand. And since you were able to get the extra normal summon, we would be able to utilize this. However, looking at stats, this one being a 0 isn't too terribly good. Sorry, the original attack and defense of the monsters. So it doesn't matter. I could do that. So we would be able to banish this, get the extra effect, tribute off these 3 in all actuality if you wanted to, and have the God Slime to back it up. This would allow you to have 5,500 right there. And then you get to decide whether or not you want to pay the life points. And at this point, you may not. At which point, you could just go ahead, pay some life points, start blowing up cards, and then attack your opponent for game directly. So, under the condition that one card would have been in a different position, this is the type of play style that I normally get online, and this is what you would do. Sorry for how painful that was. I may discontinue doing test hands again and just work on writing down the combos that I see come up the most and just show you that instead rather than doing a shuffle and cut, because that got messy and added an extra 10 minutes. So thank you for anybody who bared through that one. I can't wait to see how much you guys enjoy this if you do. I do hope that you guys will enjoy the Master of Oz Fusion Beast down here at the end of the week. And have a great day, guys.